Bu videonun sponsoru CSGO.net. CSGO.net, CSGO kasaları açabileceğin bir site. Bakiye yüklemelerinde white kodunu kullanarak %25 fazladan bakiye kazanabilirsin. Şansını denemek isteyenler için link açıklamada.
Yeah, I'm really curious what the two T-nades are for. They're gonna get thrown over now, or one of them did at least.
Nice.
Karrigan's nade does find the bomb planter in tabson. Now, this bomb plant's gonna get attempted again, and there's no more pesky nades to rain on in. Xantares is gonna get it planted, and through the smoke, Searson deletes Karrigan. This wraparound gets dealt with as well by Keto. And so suddenly, what was looking like a good 5-on-4, denying the bomb plant, looking up for Mouse Sports, it's now turned pretty sour. Chris J does have this diffuse kit, rather, so he can get on that bomb. If he had not, that would be impressive. Gonna stick it, still on the defuse, and a couple of taps later, Tizian with the knife out tries to deny it. But yeah, 3 shots, that's all.
If they get guns, it's only going to increase their weaponry in this round. And with little investment, they get a lot of reward. Look at this. Now, this buy looks excellent. They're a man up. They've got an AK on Rops. Yes, there's Deagle on Chris, but that's not really seeming like a problem anymore for Mouse Sports, who are advantaged in this round. But a fast play for Big. They're trying to beat Mouse Sports to the site. Tabson gets up mid and kills Woxic, but it's traded through the smoke. Still engagements with the AKs. Big have 3 of them up, but Tizian is taking them down in middle. 2 kills from him. Chris coming through the smoke as well. Tizian doesn't see the timing, he looks away, and Chris, he'll get that kill. Now his Deagle gets upgraded as well, and Mousebot still have a chance in this 2-on-2. Uh-oh.
Ooh, Xantares deep within CT, and a little bit deeper than Mouz might be ready for. They're not even considering it, so Xantares has allowed that kill onto Chris J. Almost entirely for free. Frozen is the man expected to trade it, and Xantares has dodged him for the time being. Now Frozen's just going to keep holding down this angle. And he knows Xantares is still here, thanks to these little hints, this little breadcrumb trail that Xantares has left him with the flashbangs. Frozen still waiting patiently, and now he sees Xantares crossing back into the site. That's a bit of a heartbreak moment for Frozen. That was his chance to isolate a gunfight, but he gets given it a second time around.
Side, there are players here, the Mac 10 of Keto, and it makes quick work of Frozen. No head armor, no problem. Big entries from this T side, and they're all over the site. The plants come in, and
if they let this bomb go down, they're fielding quite the man advantage when it happens. With how this round has started, it's looking good for that. Searson gets naded out of the equation. A 5-on-3, and now a follow-up kill from Karrigan. He's really holding down this A site like a bit of a madman. He's going to follow up for the retake.
Sports reset it in the previous, and now they look to do the same. Karrigan on the site. He is stuck, and he's not going to get out alive. Tabson gets that kill. Luckily, a couple of responsive trades, and Frozen with the AK, not only wallbanging you on, but pushes into the site and kills Tabson as well. That will send the bomb back, and Tizian is lurking in middle right now. Mouse Sports don't know about that bomb, though. Still kept them towards A. B's actually empty right now, not the Big know it. And, well, Searson's trying to clear that one out, but if Tizian dies, the Mousesports are going to be able to quickly rotate in, and there it goes. Tizian's gone, Searson gets to B, but by this point, that player what is this?
I love what we're seeing. Okay, so we got Rops boosting on the B side. I feel like we're watching an MM game between 2 really sweaty teams.
Give it another go.
Go again. Come on, Keto, right?
Time lucky.
Come on, man. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh, no!
Well, this one, failed launch here. Don't worry. Back to the drawing board. We'll watch Keto's descent back down to Earth, and the rest of his team, they're going to go to B.
I wonder where they're going, Passports say, as they stack the B bomb site with 3.
Passports, yeah, they seem a little aware of this one. Right, so let's see if this pans out for Big. They're going to go walking into this stacked B-bomb site. And unsurprisingly, it's not really gone their way. Searson left up in the 1v5.
As well, so no surprises from Mousesports. They're going to know it's a full commitment, and that is the issue with putting the bomb out first. Now Big have to commit. They have to continue. The bomb gets thrown back. Makito's still going to try and lead the charge to take control of the site. Mousesports on a full rotate. Rops is coming very, very late off of that B-bomb site. Karrigan's dropped the bomb in the smoke, and he's not done it that either. Frozen and Karrigan combine for another smoke shot, and Big, one by one, get blown out of this round. You can't ask for more from him there. Big, they throw the smoke down, they go fast. Woxic hits him first, but do they realize a man's made it across through the smoke? Woxic gonna go for a shot. Rops dropped though. Tabson is quick, and now Woxic needs to leave the A site because B has been rumbled, rustled by Big, who is still looking to take control. They have players towards the bottom side of it coming up. Frozen, overwhelmed in middle. Tabson hasn't moved from his construction position, and Carrigan won't let him move. He's now made that corpse lifeless as Searson with the bomb is spotted. He has to drop. He is very late here as a result. Maybe wanted to go through mid, but Big have got control of B thanks to that kill on Rops. Woxic is just trying to hold for the cross, and with this bomb taking so long, Big have gone silent.
Oh, Woxic here. Delivering another. That bomb yet to cross into the site, and now it's the only man left standing, Searson. 1-on-3, and he's ready for the peak from construction. It's not going to get gifted over. He's trying to find a kill, anything to tip this round in his advantage. He goes to stick the bomb plant now. Mouz don't go peek him right away. Now they learn it's not a fake, and so they know that Searson is stuck here. A nice flick, but the
He's going to rely on the orb looking for picks. Searson, he spots one on the boost. Good shot from Searson. Frozen's gone. The molly not even needed. And now Big can continue to move into this site. Carrigan is on an island. He has to get out of there. The smoke will provide some cover, but not for long. Woxic dropped by another shot from the AWP, and one by one this A site is falling for Mouse Sports. Finally Carrigan gets a response. He does drop that orb, but there's still a man down.
Carrigan decides to stick around inside of the site. He was going to back off, but now trying to re-aggress. And Xantares catches him. Might just have to make that call to save. But with half the time ticked off for this bomb, Tabson finding Rops, Chris J probably just going to think about holding on to the AK. He's actually ducking back in, trying to take some weapons away.
Middle, he's trying to take control. Mouse Sports have a three-man setup here. We've not seen this before. They're going to peek the orb, and because of how the Molotov blooms, the players close to it can see more through it, and so that actually favors them over the AWP assist, and he gets overwhelmed. There is a trade. Tabson moves in late from the ladder, and he does at least keep things even. 3-on-3, Frozen dead. Tabson going to leave to go and rejoin his team. Xantares up on A, very aggressively. Big, they're going to bring the pain.
Oh, he sees a backpack, and now peeking a little bit wider, catches Tabson, leaving it on Keto. Rob still floating around here, and now tucking himself in over at the back left of the site. Swinging wide, and Keto's gotten close as a result. Now, even spotting Woxic on the entry in through mid. Keto going to start to plug in these numbers. Molly's really going to complicate matters for him. And there's
another aggressive mid-take. There's no orb here this time. There is a double setup again. Big, as unready for it as they were last time. Woxic and Chris get both the kills. Even though Tizzy and Tabson look prepared for fights, they will not win any of them. And I love that idea from Mouse Sports, using the molly to their advantage. Not only does it, cover vision, but it covers footsteps. It makes Big relax because they think no one's going to push a Molotov, but that's exactly what Mouse Sports are going to do. Carrigan's out in the site, Searson tries to take a fight with the orb, and Xantares didn't realize Carrigan.
Here on Vertigo. Let's see if we get any more. Mouse Sports now moving into the T half, and it's a nice couple of taps from Xantares and Searson over here in mid to put up the openers for Big on this CT half. Now Frozen out through B ramp. He does have this bomb on the back of Carrigan rotating in, but to say Big are ready for this is a bit of an understatement. They've got a four-man stack here.
He's trying to hide in the smoke in the site. He spotted a player there, but now getting tagged from short as well. It might be a chance to fall off, and the fact that he's given a chance to fall off is impressive. Mouse Sports would have loved that kill, as now they're going to be a man down in the post plant. Big with a kit on the retake.
Carrigan is trying to get stuck in with his Glock, and he's going to come to regret that decision. Now, Frozen, 2 kills to his name, 15 points of health, and he has to ace if he wants to win this in a 1v3. A lot of players at this B bomb site now for the Big squad, and so Mouse Sports, they don't know it. They're walking into this 3-man stack on the back of the information that Tabson is getting for the squad. Keto hidden close with this MP9, and he might just go unchecked. They're so focused on dealing with these players in the site, they don't check their corners. And this has left Big in quite the advantage. Tizian is still just a nuisance. Oh my goodness, I would hate this man. And finally, there's some...
Rob's still holding this flank as is tradition here. Nice grenade, finds Chris J, trying to get up on top of the sandbags, and flashes will follow for Mouz, but Big want to bring the heat. They don't want to wait around. Xantares maybe should
just land one tag onto Woxic, but that's information given over. And so an early rotation arriving from Tizian. Keto not able to hold the line and bested straight away by Carrigan on the entry. Now Tizian desperately doing what he can. The smokes will fall, and through the wall, it's Rops to do it all. Bomb plant now found, and In comes Mr. Searson with this AWP, and that's going to entice Big back into this round, trying to get a retake off, and they do find the kill now onto Rops. Woxic, he was able to tag Searson, but didn't finish the job, didn't deal the killing blow. Now it falls to him and Carrigan. This was 4-on-2 in the post plant. This was looking so good for Mouse Sports, and it could get stripped away from them if these two don't answer the call.
Anyway, he's just not watching the ramp. Pivot and throw utility assisting teammates when needed, and they will be needed. Here come Mouse Sports.
Carrigan really looking to get ahead of the curve. He is through this offensive smoke, and he's dealing damage. Follows up, looking for another. Keto will catch him on the wide swing. The reload not off in time for Carrigan. Now 4-on-4. You know, you don't feel compelled to like really decide. Triple boost. Yeah, let's get it.
You've got to both jump here. You got to, both jump.
There we go. Frozen. Come on,
yeah.
Time to shine. First man removed, and then looking for the follow-up, doesn't get presented, doesn't want to hang around. Frozen delivers a double. The triple boost works for Mouse Sports. Love to see it. Haven't seen that one many a time in pro games. You know it exists. You've seen it around. Mouse Sports pulling it in here to gimmick them a kill on the board. And, that's all you need it to do. You only need to do it once, and you only need it to get you one kill, and it's worth its weight. Now, Searson, he spotted the elbow. Carrigan showing Searson a little too much flesh on that push. Not able to follow up onto Rops, though. And this B site now calling for rotations in his death. 20 seconds left. This bomb is still outside of A. They've sold the B fake perfectly. Rops has handled this all on his own, and he's even bypassed the man through this smoke.
Does he know?
Now, the bomb's going to go down at A with just enough time left. Rops is still laying down the pain inside of the site. Over here on this fake at B, and Tizian, he knows now he can't win the round. He's still looking for this kill onto Rops, and he's going to find... Yeah, Big are going to try and respond here with some aggression down through ramp, but xantares is on his head. Oh, there we go. He does realize. He does realize that could have gotten very, very gross very, very quickly, but thankfully xantares... I think it was as well that realization, can I normally stand this far forward? And then looks down and oh, that explains it. Searson with a nice little angle here up onto the boost. Fan of this. This is nice. Let's see what he can do from it. Drops the first man in, but Carrigan did still put up a kill before his untimely demise. However, Searson still floating around, and now with backup over here in CT. Rops has got to do a lot if he wants to turn this round in favor of Mouz. He's not able to do so, but that's... Trying to navigate this 1v2.
Yeah, RPGM again netted him a kill on Frozen last round. He's here once more for blood, and inside of the smoke is a man. Carrigan's going above. He's actually passed by him, but his teammates will pick up the kills. There's one trade and only one. Tizian's still standing on the site. Searson drops a man in middle, and Tizian's still here, still standing, and not for long. Woxic does get the trade, now into a 2-on-2 with the bomb under the control of Mouse Sports.
Try and plant behind. Now that molly will rain on in, and then it's
holding onto the push from Big. Execute smoke's coming in right now as Keto's so flashed, so burnt, he can't find a place to stay, he can't find a sanctuary. It's up to Tabson with a spray, 2 kills from him. Keto finally able to see, given the gift of vision, and he will take it away from Mouseport to double fit him before Rops eventually.
They know he's still at B, they know he's at Jen's, and then he's got this bomb. Or that what they've done is that replicatable, I guess you'd say. I can't think of the word. And yeah, it just kind of falls back into trying to take ramp. They get up towards A. Searson picks them off at short side. And so then they go back to the drawing board. They try and get map control elsewhere. They think that maybe mid has some answers, and perhaps it will. Carrigan and Rops, they've stepped up and they've made this round doable.
Oh, Keto, he was focused on middle, but he gets flanked from B, a fast approach from Mouse Sports, and it is exactly what they needed. A fair few triple boosts. Well, Big have one of their own. xantares, surprise, surprise, he's dropped the bomb, he's got the info. Trade is here, but a Carrigan doesn't get a double, and he dies there. This round is getting unfortunately hard for Mouse Sports, a 2-on-4, and if they leave here, Big are going to be able to re-aggress and re-grab weaponry.
Yeah, this was not ever how this round was meant to go for Mouz. And now, right, you're in this 2-on-4, they're holding, and this decision to slow down, this decision to wait for the kills to come to them. Although it's a risk that Big don't have to take. Oh dear, they're not ready for this many video wrapping short. And Chris J can't afford to miss right now. In the heads-up gunfights a lot of the time. And this round they do exactly that. It's these set smokes into A. The wall of smokes is in. Chris J opens up. Man advantage for Mouz.
Oh.
The bomb plant has been denied. Tabson removing Carrigan through the smoke. Forces Woxic to go for the standard plant here. No nades to deal the damage, at least none present inside of the site. So a 4-on-4 to decide who reaches map point first here on Vertigo. Will it be Big? Bouncing back in this second half, down 4-11 and able to get it all tied up at 14-14, or is it going to be the incumbent forces of Mouz Sports finally edging it over the line? Tabson delivering another kill has kept this in the advantage of Big. You can tell how much they want this round. They're on the defuse, and the peaks just aren't coming in for Mouz Sports. Big, they get it on the board, and try as Rob fourth. It can come in fast in rotation in the form of Tizian. But that first kill will go their way, courtesy of Carrigan. The A site take now on.
Plant this wide as well, but they're going to span it. They're going to look to get rid of it, and they do again. Mouz Sports, the same problems that have been arising are exactly what they go back to. They try and set up for the late round, for the lurk of Rops, but it might not come into play. Woxic's dropped the kill of Sears and trading the AWP. Tizian and Woxic both low in this round. It is on a knife's edge. Here's that lurk from Rops. He's not going mid. He's running B as fast as he can. Again, the bomb not planted for him. This time he can't afford to be late. He needs to be here on time, but he also can't give away the footsteps. It's a real conundrum for Rops. Mouz Sports trying to stall, trying to stay alive, but Woxic's been deleted, and the tap on the bomb, it's not a stick, but they don't know that, and they're going out wide. Rops 1-on-3 again. Wrong.